Hi, everyone. Good morning. Hopefully everybody is dry today. At least it's not raining and the sun is shining. So thank you for joining us today. My name is Corey. I'm a physical therapist here at UCSD, and I have Darby with me today. She's our rehab aide. So she's going to help us with class today. We today have a series of exercises, and I'm actually going to use an interval timer on my phone. So that's why I have my phone out to kind of help us stay on track. And so we know when to switch when to switch exercises and move on to the next one. So with that model today, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of instruction in the beginning. I will between our warm up and then kind of our skilled rotations that we're going to do. And then we'll have rest breaks in between. So that, with that being said, make sure that you have your water bottle close by if you're going to need a water break. Also, kind of position yourself somewhere where it's safe to exercise. So if you have issues with your balance, have your caregiver nearby or a chair. Darby is going to show you how to exercise or do the exercises from a sitting position. I will do them from a standing position. And like Lisa said, if you had questions along the way, you can unmute yourself or pop it in the chat and we will hopefully get to it. Otherwise, we will get to our exercises. So let me pull this up. So we're going to start with our warm up. The first one we're going to do is just a squat and a punch. So as we're doing these warm-ups, I want you guys to just do it gently and try to warm up your body. So it doesn't have to be fast, just nice and easy. As you start to feel like you're warm and you want to push it, you can. We're going to do 30-second intervals. We're already halfway through this one. And then we'll take 15 seconds to break for the next exercise.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So our next one we're going to do, we'll start with the feet somewhat closer together. You're going to take a step out sideways, and you're going to cross your body and punch. And then repeat that on the other side.
2, 1, go.
All right. So with the warm up, you want to just make sure that keep moving nice and gently. You can go faster if you feel like you want to move faster. You can move slower if you feel like you want to move slower. If it's too hard to coordinate both of the motions together, you can do just the stepping out to the side or just the punching.
1.
All right, next we're on to our next one. We're going to continue with some more rotation. I want you to have your hands together. You can clasp them, and you're going to bring them out to one side, center, rotate the other way.
2, 1, go.
Also, you can see I am moving my hips as well, trying to warm my hips up with my trunk. Again, 30 seconds. We're already halfway through. Almost
3,
there.
2, 1.
And rest. All right. So our next one we're going to do is you're going to kick your foot out. Your heel's going to touch the ground, and your arms are going to come up, fingers out, and we're going to hold this for 5 seconds and then switch to the other side. So here we go. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also count with me. Warm up your voice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Next one, we're just going to work on just taking some nice big steps out to the side, back and forth.
3, 2, 1, go.
Again, just the goal is to keep it moving.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. Hopefully you're feeling
3,
warmed up.
2, 1.
We're about halfway through. Next one, you're gonna try to do a kick and an opposite punch. If it's too hard for you to hold that leg up in the air, you can keep it on the ground like we did with the last one and just kind of tap your heel. But if you're able to kick and hold your balance, try it. Stand next to your wall or your countertop. Try to get those legs out. Back and forth.
3, 2, 1.
And break.
Rest.
Next one we're gonna do is we're gonna work on just kind of reaching out and over, shifting your weight side to side.
3, 2, 1, go.
And again, try to reach as far as you can. Open those fingers up nice and big.
Halfway there.
You can even lift your opposite foot like I'm doing if you want a little more balance. If not, keep those feet on the ground and just shift your weight.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Next one we're gonna do, we're gonna keep with the reaching, but we're gonna stay here and just kind of reach over your head, nice and big, side to side.
3, 2, 1, go.
Very good.
Halfway there.
Halfway through.
3, 2, 1.
Almost done.
Rest.
Good. Next, we're gonna go back to those heel kicks and we're gonna arms out as you're tapping.
3, 2, 1, go.
Get a clap in between.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. Again, if this is hard, maybe just do the legs or just do the arms. And it's hard for you to coordinate. You want a challenge, you can hold it up
2,
in between.
rest.
Very good. And the last one we're going to do is you're going to take a step forward. You're going to shift your weight, and then we're going to step, 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 opposite.
2,
Step,
1,
step, step,
go.
opposite. Step, 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 opposite. Good. Step, 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 forward. Step, 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 forward. Step, 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 forward. Step, 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 opposite. Step, step, step. This is almost a dance
2,
move.
1.
All right.
Workout complete.
Nice job. So that was our warm up. All right, and then I'm going to get our settings ready for our next portion of the class. So this we're going to do 90-second intervals, so a little bit further or a little bit longer. We will have 1 minute rest breaks, but we are going to do 2 rounds. Okay, so the first one we are going to start with is just a squat, heel raise, and then arms up. So palms out, fingers up. You're going to try to hold that for a few seconds. come down, repeat. So the goal is we're gonna hold those for 3 seconds. Let's get our interval timer going again. And that's our first one again. We got it for 90 seconds. You gotta try to pace yourself.
1, go.
So down, up, 1, 2, 3. Down, up, 1, 2, 3. So you can see we're going a little bit longer today with our intervals. But like most of the time in this class, we keep it to about a minute, maybe 45 seconds. So this might be challenging for some of you who are regulars. You'll notice a little bit different. If you're new to us, it might feel like long intervals. You just want to pace yourself. Again, the best thing you can do is to keep moving. So even if you feel like you can't, maybe just change it. So if you can only do the squats instead of the squats and the heel raise, or if you can only do the reaches, just do that. Try to keep moving for that whole 90 seconds. You get a whole minute to rest. We're almost done. We got 20 more seconds. Whew. I'm working my balance too.
3, 2, 1.
And break. Good. So then the next one, we're gonna step your feet out, arms out, almost like a field goal post. We're gonna bring them in and out. Okay, so that's gonna be your next exercise. Again, we're gonna try to take a little bit longer breaks because our intervals are longer today. So get some water, take some deep breaths, and then get ready for the next one. We got about 30 seconds. Again, resting is important. I feel like it's hard for people to complete adequate rest breaks. That's why using the timer is nice, because it actually forces you to slow down, and you might see that you might get a little bit more out of your workout than if you're just trying to push yourself through all the exercises. So again, trying something a little bit different today. See how you guys like it.
2,
All right, here we go.
go.
Out, in, out, in. And again, if you feel like you can't keep up with the pace that Darby and I are setting, then go a little slower. Go to your pace, however you can, for 90 seconds. This one, you'll probably feel your shoulders and your back muscles are gonna feel it before your legs. It's normal, they're smaller muscles. They're gonna fatigue sooner. We're halfway through, keep it moving. Try to squeeze those shoulder blades together. We got 20 more seconds. Try to keep those arms up if they're shrinking or sinking.
2,
And rest. Nice job. Again, like I said, I'm sure you can feel that in your back muscles and your arm muscles. Okay, next one. Once you guys take your break, we're going to do step back, forward arms. So almost like you're pushing something out in front of you while you're stepping back. Take a breather, get a drink. And if you feel like you don't want to take that long of a break, then you could continue on with the next one. And then you're gonna have a really long interval. You got about 20 more seconds. All right, so get ready in position. Again, step back,
3,
push forward.
1, go.
45 seconds, or sorry, 90 seconds. So a minute and a half. We're keeping working. Trying to keep that heart rate up and keep you moving. If you want to go faster, then push yourself to go faster. Feel like this is too fast, slow it down. And see if when you step, you're standing, see if you can shift some weight backwards into those big backward steps. That can sometimes be challenging. Again, arms and shoulders are likely going to feel it first. 20 more seconds. Try to keep those fingers pointed up, those wrists up. Almost done. Keep pushing.
3, 2,
And break.
rest.
Good. Shake those arms out. Ooh. I'm starting to feel it. Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
All right. So the next one we're going to work on is kind of a dynamic. Well, they're all dynamic, but kind of a two-part. So what you're going to do is you're going to go punch, punch, and then you're going to cross your foot over, come back, punch, punch, go the other way. So this is a little bit of coordination, a little bit of balance, dual tasking. You got to remember what foot you're at. So go ahead and take the last 18 seconds to get your breath, get ready to do it for 90 seconds.
3,
All right,
2, 1.
here we go. So punch, punch, cross, back, punch, punch, cross, back, punch, punch, cross, back, punch, punch, cross, back. Again, if you want to go faster, go faster. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. If you need to break it apart, break it apart. Working on your balance, and again, coordination.
Halfway there.
Already halfway through. Almost done. Five seconds.
3, 2,
And
1.
rest. Nice job. Okay, next one, we're gonna work balance a little bit more, and we're gonna work on toe tap. So I'm actually gonna tap my toe forward, then back to center, out to the side, back to center, and then back to center. And then we're gonna repeat that on the other side. Again, you can go fast, challenge your balance and coordination a little bit more. You could go slow and try not to put that foot down. That'll also work your balance. So different ways to do it depending on what you feel like you need to work on. So really customizable. And if you feel like some of these are too complicated to start with, well, we're doing them another round so you can kind of see where you're at, what else you want to work on, how you want to push yourself a little bit further in the next one. All right, so here we go. We'll start with our taps. Forward, side, back, forward, side, back. The other thing is try to move just one leg at a time. I see a lot of people, when we do this in clinic, that people like to switch the leg or they have trouble just moving one leg. So make sure you're keeping it right forward, right side, right back, left forward, left side, left back, and not alternating in between.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. Keep it up. Almost done. Now, 5 seconds. See if you can get one more in on.
2, 1.
Very good. All right, we got 2 more and then we start our series over. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is you're gonna try to do a squat with a little bit of a tuck. So my elbows are coming in, my shoulders are coming in, I'm bending forward, and then you're gonna explode out into a big step. So almost like a starfish. So you come down, out, big, and step, okay? So down, up, and out. Again, this one, you might want to go a little bit slower just because it's a really big full body movement. So it might be a little bit easier. Darby and I are spacing out to make sure we have plenty of room. So you do the same, check your surroundings, make sure you have plenty of room to be as big as you can be, right? Parkinson's wants us to move slow and small. So we're trying to beat it by moving bigger and faster.
Go.
Down, out, down, out. Good. And pick a pace that you can keep up with for 90 seconds. It always seems like a short amount of time until you're exercising or waiting in the microwave. Those seem to be the longest seconds. And if you want to, you could go big, pause when you're out, slow down, big pause when you're out. Now I threw Darby, threw our timing off. Again, you are going to feel this in your shoulders, in your back. So make sure as you get tired, you're keeping up with that good, big, upright posture. Under 10 seconds.
3, 2,
And rest.
rest.
Whew. Nice job. Okay, our last one, you're going to start with your feet together, about hip width apart, and you're going to take a step back and then a big march forward, okay? So we'll alternate. So you're going to step back, forward, back, forward, challenging your balance a little bit and your power. So you want this to come through a little bit fast. Don't just try to do it slowly. If you have to, that's fine. The other thing is obviously there's an element of balance. So be next to something if you need to. And just see how you do. If it's too hard for you to get into that kind of forward and drive, you could also just march.
1, go.
So back, up, back, up. And you can see I'm getting my arms involved a little bit into it. Picking that. Just to try to make it more of a full body exercise. But you do whatever feels good and challenging to you.
Halfway there.
We're halfway through. Good job, keep it moving. We got 10 more seconds. You guys got this.
Three, two, 1.
And rest. All right, so that is our series. Now we're going to repeat it again, one more time. So again, you can see that 90 seconds, I think, probably makes a difference for a lot of you.
3, 2,
You're good.
1.
Okay,
Go.
so we're going to start squat, heel raise, palm up, reach, fingers up. And again, if you're like Darby, you need a longer rest break, take it. Trying to build endurance in your muscles. So it'll feel a little bit different.
Halfway there.
On the bright side, this is our last set of all these exercises. Past halfway. Exactly. And if you weren't warm before, I expect you're warm now. Almost done. Keep it up. And break.
Rest.
Our next one after your break is going to be that step out, elbows out and in. And again, you'll probably feel it a little bit more this time around because your muscles are going to be a little bit more tired than they were the first time. It's good though to keep your muscles guessing, keep them challenged. We do want to say consistency when we're working towards certain goals, but every now and then it is good to change up your task demands. We got about 15 more seconds to rest. Get your drinks. And also if you started in standing and you're feeling more fatigued now, you can, go to
2,
sitting.
1.
No harm in that. Let's go out, in, out, in. And this one, goals to keep good upright posture while you're stepping, while you're activating those shoulder muscles. Halfway through. We're almost done, you guys. Keep it up. I know those shoulders are tired. I know they're burning. Almost done. 5, 3,
2, 1.
1.
Rest.
Rest. Whew, good job. So even Darby and I are feeling it in our shoulders. So we are getting that endurance training just like all of you. Next one is the stepping back with the forward pushing arms, okay? So after you have this rest break, we'll go right into those step backs. Again, this might be challenging, but you've made it this far. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 5 more exercises. So you guys can do it. Just modify it if you need to. But hang in there with us. Darby and I will get you through it and we'll do it together.
3, 2.
Okay, here we go. So step back, pushing forward. Again, see if you can take nice big steps. If you're standing, and also get some weight shifted back. Those arms are too tired, then do just the legs, or vice versa. We're halfway through. Keep it up.
Three, 2.
And
1.
rest.
Rest.
Good, take a break. Our next one is going to be the punch, punch, cross. Punch, punch, cross. We are getting through it. And if you're struggling, if you're having a hard time doing these things for 90 seconds, that could indicate that you're having some difficulty, with your muscular endurance. So you would want to focus on doing higher repetitions of things or longer durations of things to try to get your muscles and your cardiorespiratory endurance up a little bit higher so you can do more.
2, 1.
All right, here we go. So punch, punch, cross. Punch, punch, cross. There's a lot of ways you can build your endurance. This is one way. By again doing longer intervals.
Halfway there.
The other way would be to minimize the amount of rest breaks that you take during your exercise, either classes or, while you're doing your exercise routines, whatever it is. Or if you're walking or doing the exercise bike, again, doing higher intensity, but push it a little bit longer for your intervals. So we always got to push at least 10% more every time if you want to
2,
adapt.
1,
All
rest.
right, so now we rest. We are moving on to our balance toe taps. So each direction, so forward, side, back. Trying to tap each place while maintaining your balance. And if you feel like you're doing okay and you want to keep moving, you can march, you could do jumping jacks, you could do squats, you could just walk forward and backwards. And these rest breaks, feel like you don't need the rest breaks, you want to keep moving. Fill the gaps with a different exercise. It's totally fine. All right. Here we are. We're going to start back
2,
up.
1,
Tapping
go.
forward, side, back, and switching. Just like that. Again, you want to challenge your balance more. Hold your foot up. Don't let it touch the ground. You hold it up instead of tapping. You are going to challenge your hip strength and endurance as well.
Halfway there.
So you'll start to feel that probably on the side of your hips if you don't already. And try not to lean really far over as you're switching sides either. Almost done.
3, 2,
And rest.
rest.
You guys got 2 more exercises. We've made it almost to the end. So this one is going to be that tuck, big step hold, tuck, big step hold to the opposite way. Again, trying to be as big as you can be. You could explode, try to move a little bit faster. We got 30 seconds. I also feel like time moves slower when you know you're near the end.
3,
I don't know if that's just
2,
me or not.
1.
Okay, so tuck, out, tuck, out, nice and big. Oops, I messed that up.
Halfway there.
halfway through. These are our final exercises, so try to give it all you got. Keep moving. Such a small part in the whole rest of your day. Try to push yourself. Finish strong. Ten seconds.
3, 2,
And rest.
rest.
All right. We got one more exercise to do, and it is the runner's knee drivers. So stepping back, pulling forward, trying to hold that position, work on your balance. And again, we got 30 or 90 more seconds of active movement. So that's 90 seconds. It's not even noon yet. You can do it. You'll feel very accomplished once we're done. All right. In 10 seconds, we're gonna get it done. Our last 90 seconds, okay? So get ready, in position,
2,
and
1.
go.
Go.
Again, this is your last 90 seconds. So push yourself. Go a little bit faster. Hold it a little bit longer. If you didn't make it through the whole 90 seconds the last time, push yourself to make it through the whole 90 seconds this time. And if you want to
Halfway there.
give it more push, just go faster. That's going to take an element of coordination, of speed. So I'm going to push myself a little bit harder these last 26 seconds. Almost there.
Three, 2,
And done.
workout complete.
Nice job. All right. I want you just to take it nice and easy. Slow down your breathing. Kind of move those feet. And then we're just going to go into some gentle rotation. Try to loosen up those back muscles that we worked today. And slow your breathing down. Nice and easy. Take a reach over to the side. Up. Opposite side. A little bit more. Bring your arm to the front. Support yourself at the elbow. Give it a gentle stretch. Down. Other side. Down one more time. All right, and take a deep breath in. And blow it out nice and slow. All right. Good job, everyone. Thank you for moving with Darby and I today. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Thanks
Thank you.
for being here, okay? Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you.